I wanna know how we became so distant, girl. The way we fell in love, it was almost instant. I'm trying to find a way around it. Girl, tell me how you feel about it. You still love me, that's the way it sounded. Thank God I would've never found it. I doubt it, I'm there for you if you allow it. Girl, you know I...
Hey Liz, for requesting this video. Initially I thought my sister was messing with me because her name is also Liz and our last name also starts with J, you know, Liz J. So I thought, oh my gosh, what did my sister do? But then I realized it wasn't her, so here I am doing this affordable drugstore makeup tutorial for beginners. I don't know, I still don't feel comfortable calling my videos tutorial yet, but you know, it's all that self-confidence issue, but I'm gonna work it out. I'll work it out. But anyway, I'm just gonna let you know right now, majority of the product, all the products I'm using actually are all affordable, and majority of the products I'm using, you can find them in a drugstore. Actually, I feel like all of it you can, because after doing a lot of research, I found that all of the products I'm using, and I'm going to mention any of it that you can't find in drugstore, I found that majority of products I'm using that you can actually buy it in your local drugstore. And when I say your local drugstore, I'm talking about the people in US and UK, because I checked my demographics on my stats and I found out that majority of people that are watching me, majority of you guys are in the US, let me know if I'm right, and majority of you guys are in the UK as well. So I have all this is all the stuff that's gonna go on my face, and let's get started. So first I am going to do my brows, and I'm using this e.l.f. brow kit in dark, and yeah. So I have the e.l.f. mineral infused face primer, and I have the black radiance true complexion shine control primer. I don't know why I always have to say the entire name. I really don't know. I just always feel like I have to say the entire name of a product. Like for example, the NYX palette, I always have to say the NYX conceal correcting contour palette. I don't know, maybe it's the dyslexia in me. I just have to say it, because if I don't, I feel like I'm not doing something right. I have issues, man. So now I'm gonna go back into the NYX conceal correcting contour palette, and I'm going to prime my eyelid, because I'm about to start doing my eyeshadow. Now that we already primed our eyelid, why am I saying our? I'm the only one in here. Yeah, so now that we've already primed our eyelid, we have to set the concealer, or even the paint pot, I still do it. You have to set it with a powder. I'm gonna use the Black Opal Invisible Oil Blocking Powder. This is invisible. Oh. Alright, so now the only eyeshadows I'm gonna be using in this video they're from Maybelline. They're by Maybelline. They're the Maybelline Color Tattoo Pure Pigments eyeshadow, and I have two shades right here. So 40 Improper Copper and 45 Downtown Brown. So first, I'm gonna go into this W7 Duo Blusher. I got this from my local pharmacy as well. So it just has a pink and a brown in there, and this is in number 03. So I'm gonna go with the shade first, and I'm just gonna use this as my transition. I know it's a blusher, but there's no rule to makeup. You can use wherever you have around you, as long as it works for you in the end. Honestly, that is my belief. So I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. makeup mist and set. I'm just gonna spray the brush with it. I'm just using this fluffy brush as well. I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Color Tattoo Pure Pigment eyeshadow, and I'm going in first with the shade 40 Improper Copper. I'm just going to use this fluffy brush. I'm mainly going to focus this on the outer corner of my eye. Alright, so now I'm going to use this Real Technique brow brush, and I'm going to pick up the shade 45 Downtown Browns, and I'm just going to apply this on the rest of my lid. When I say the rest of my lid, I mean the places where the other colors aren't there. Can you see? I feel like it's too bright. Alright, so now that's done, I'm just going in with the fluffy brush again and just making sure everything is nice and blended. Alright, so I had to close my window because I feel like the sunlight, the daylight is just too inconsistent, so I had to close my window a bit. So now let me just show you the eye look again. It's very simple, nothing too crazy, like very, very simple. Nothing too crazy at all, not crazy. I'm gonna draw on a wing because I like wings. I don't know why. I like wings, you know what I mean? What I'm gonna be using today is the Maybelline New York Eye Studio eyeliner in Blackest Black.
Hey.
What's happening?
Not much, I just hit my clothing. Ah. Okay.
What kind of laughter was that? So now I'm gonna apply mascara. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna apply mascara. I'm gonna be using the W7 Showstopper mascara. The lashes I'm gonna be using today is this e.l.f. Natural Lash Kit. yeah, this was $3 Australian, so I'm sure that's gonna be way cheaper for you guys. I'm really sorry about the inconsistency of the lighting situation here. Honestly, I really don't know what's happening. So anyway, so now that the lashes are on, I really love these lashes. They're really natural. Like, they just look so natural, and that's why I love it, you know what I mean? Alright, so I'm just gonna head and conceal my dark spots and also the dark circles under my eyes using the NYX Conceal Correct and Contour palette. And I use the orange shade. And this is, I keep forgetting to mention the shade. This is in the shade Deep. The foundation I'm gonna be using today is this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. And this is normal to oily skin. And this is in the shade 355 Coconut. And I'm going to be using this Brew Technique beauty sponge. Like, I absolutely love this sponge. The fact that it's so soft, the fact that there's that flat edge right there, like, honestly, even the beauty blender doesn't really beat it that much to me, to be honest. Just being honest with you guys. And the thing with this Brew Technique sponge, it's very easy to clean. Very easy. You know, you would think because of the color it would be hard, but no, it's so easy to clean. Just gonna make sure I get my hairline as well. You don't want to forget to get your neck. You want to make sure you get your neck, so that way everything is all Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and set the foundation using this Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder in Dark. Me and these product names, to be honestly. I'm just patting the sponge in the powder itself, and I'm just gonna put that all over my face. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight, and I'm gonna be using the NYX. I'm gonna be using the Elegant Pro Conceal in Fawn. Good thing I don't really pronounce the entire name of this one. I'm going to highlight under my eye, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my jawline, and my forehead as well. And the reason why I'm doing this is because, you know, for like when you go out and stuff, this is the places where the lights hit. And also if you do take pictures, this is the places where the lights hit as well. I'm also gonna put it here and here. And I'm gonna put it on my laugh line. Now I'm gonna go in with the Elegant Pro Conceal in Dark Cocoa, and I'm gonna use this to contour. So to contour, I'm actually starting from the top part of my ear, and I'm just going to bring this down a bit. The easiest way to know where the contour is by imagining you've drawn a 3 on the side of your face, you know, like 3, you know what I mean? And Bob is my uncle. I don't know Bob. I know all my uncles, and I know none of my uncles are called Bob, but that's an Australian slang. Alright, so even though this is still dampened a bit, I'm just gonna dampen it a bit more, and I have a spray of water right here. Now I'm gonna blend out all the concealers. Bring that into my nose a little bit, and also focus on the inner corner of my eye, just to highlight that area a bit as well. This mark right here, I feel like I look like Hulk Hogan. Like, I always like to take my time when I'm blending things, when I'm blending out these concealers, because this is where actually you need to take your time, because trust me, I've walked out of the house with patchy concealer, especially here. And I notice it later and I'm trying to look for something to blend it out, you know what I mean? You don't want that. You want to make sure you take your time. Honestly, like, you have to take your time. See, I still keep going under my eye just to make sure everything is nice and blended. Alright, so now I'm gonna blend out the contour using this part. See, this is why I love the sponge. You can, even though it already has its own shape, you can still manipulate it the way you want. You know what I mean? That's how soft it is. Alright, so now I'm actually going to be setting the highlights using this Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder in medium. Honestly, like, you guys need to check out my girl, Miss Sydz. I'm going to put a link to her video down below. She reviewed this powder in this shade and compared it with the Ben Nye in Topaz. And in her review, she showed that like there's not much difference between them both. If you don't have Ben Nye, if you don't have a transition powder or whatever, and you have this Black Opal powder, yo, just use it. I'm going to use it to set the concealer. So you don't want to forget the laugh line, you know this part, you don't want to forget it. Alright, so now I'm going to be using the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Dark Cocoa, and I'm actually going to use this to set my contour part a bit. As you can see, you can see the contour now, like it's come out a bit more. I'm just going to put a little bit, just a little bit, see, very little. I'm going to take it little by little. Do not underestimate this powder, guys. It's very pigmented. I don't know if you can see it on my nose now, like look at it, highly pigmented. So I actually use this to contour on its own sometimes. There we go. See, I didn't even finish the powder, like I only used a little bit. I didn't even finish it, then that's how much came up. So I'm gonna leave that there for a bit, and for now I'm just gonna go onto my lips, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet, so I have a few options right here. Ow, I just poked myself in the nose. I have this Maybelline New York Colordrama Intense Velvet Lip Pencil in 140 Minimalist. It just looks like, I really don't know why I bought this, to be honest, because I don't know how I'm going to sharpen it now. So I'm just going to use this to just fill in my lips, and then I'm going to go from there. So I think I'm going to go right with this NYX Black Label lipstick, and this is in the shade Mahoghany, and it just looks like this. It's like a red, but like a plum. It's kind of like an interesting shade. All right, last one, I promise. It's the Rimmel London Apocalypse lipstick or lip gloss, and this is in shade 701 Stargazer. I'm just gonna pop that in my inner lips, just an ombre effect. Yep, let's leave that there. What I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna go back in with the Maybelline eyeliner gel in Blackest Black. Yeah, Blackest Black, and I'm gonna go back in with the same brush I used to draw my wing, and I'm actually gonna pop this in my waterline. All right, so now I'm going back in with the W7 Showstopper, and I'm just gonna pop that in my bottom lashes, even though I don't have anything, but I'm still gonna keep trying. Not bad. I'm gonna pop it to my top lash as well. Look back in with this brush, and I'm going back in with the Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder in dark. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on the brush to blend out the powder I used to highlight, and also the powder I used to set my contour. And just why I do this is so that way everything is just all blended in together. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Ow, 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 ow. Somebody tell me to stop. For blush, I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. blush palette. I like this palette, so I'm actually gonna use this shade right here because it has a little bit of a shimmer to it, and I'm going back in with this brush because it's very flexible. I'm bringing it up a bit. Just make sure you smile. Just think about me and you smile. Don't worry. I'll put a smile on your face, honey. But think about God, actually, not me. Think about God and you smile. So for highlight, I bought this a while ago, and I haven't really used it as much. This is the e.l.f. Baked highlighter in pink diamond. It just looks like this. I found that you actually have to shave it off a bit to be able to get what you need. So I'm just gonna spray my brush with this e.l.f. makeup mist and set. Beautiful. Oh, too much. Too beautiful. Too beautiful. I'm just gonna put it here as well. Alright. I just broke my nail. See? I just broke my nail. So now I'm gonna set my makeup with the e.l.f. makeup mist and set. Just kind of reduce any powderiness, bathing in it. When I start spraying it, I can't stop because it just feels so nice and refreshing, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna let this dry, I'm gonna do my hair, and I'm gonna be right back. So that is it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know if you enjoyed it, and also let me know what you would like to see from me next. I would really appreciate it, and I'll try as much as possible to get it out. And what else? Share this video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and like. Have I said that? Yeah, I think I've said that. Thanks for watching. As always, whatever you do, remember to love yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.